So I just got my part in the mail. Looks right. So now that I have my part, it is time to install it. So I'm just going to release the back or the top panel. It's just 3 screws. And then you pull back and lift to detach. So when you're dealing with taking apart something that's going to require a lot of different screws from a lot of different areas, I am going to use a sticky note with the adhesive side to hold the screws. Next, according to my friend YouTube, is to unscrew the control panel housing mounting screws using the same 1/4 inch socket driver. So some of these harness connectors were very difficult. I had to use just like a flathead screwdriver to pry it off carefully. The control panel housing unmounted, I'm just going to set it aside. I'm not going to worry about unconnecting everything, just what I need to have unconnected here. Now that I have the control panel released, I have to unscrew the 2 screws that hold the front panel on. The YouTube video I'm watching has a different model because this control panel is not coming off unless I just unscrew the whole front panel. So that's what I'm gonna do. So next thing I have to do is raise the front of the dryer up so that I can access the lower front panel mounting screws using a screws, which will take a 1/4 inch socket driver. Bracket that holds the duct of the blower housing, and then unconnect the moisture sensor cables. And these little wiring harnesses can be tricky. You just have to slip the flathead screwdriver in and unlatch the locking tab. Now I have to separate the inner bulkhead from the outer panel so I can get to the wire harness where the button is at. So now that I finally have access to the door switch, I will just use my pliers to squeeze through this wire locking tab and pop the switch out and replace it with a new one. So I got it out. I'll just pull it through here and start getting ready to install the new one. What is it stuck on now? Okay. Here it is. Here's the old wire. And now here's the new one. And we'll just go ahead and gently reassemble this whole dryer. Okay. We're gonna have to go ahead and put all this back together again. I got this. Just for the record, I think Whirlpool are a bunch of assholes to make you do all of this just to replace a door switch. So I got it plugged in. I have Joey here to see if it was worth all the trouble. Okay, that's not good. It doesn't even power on. Okay, so I did have one little thing I forgot to connect. Thankfully, the control panel is just a few screws away. Let's try it now. To plug it in that time. So it's plugged in. I fixed the thing. This. Okay, do it, Joe. Yes. Okay. So before I put cover all the controls up, we're just testing it out.
I already did.
Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. When the machine works. Okay, so I just want to say thanks to my mom who told me it's just like adult Tinker Toys. You can do this, and I'm thinking it was actually kind of fun. Now I have to do laundry.